Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depends on your time zone. Thank you very much for joining the Fruits of the Womb school. Okay, it's powered by Otis Stories. Well, in this school, it's a 3 weeks training, it's a 3 weeks course, where you'll be taught truths on getting this your desires, especially the fruits of the womb. Okay, you'll be taught, you'll be trained, and you will receive. Yes, in this school, you'll be taught a lot of secrets. Some of us may have just been running from pillar to post. Some of us may have been confused. I don't know what to do. I've tried everything. I've been prayed for a million times. I've prayed and prayed. I don't know what to do. Okay, many of us may have been thinking that way. I'm confused. It's not coming forth. Okay, but in this 3 weeks course, you would know what to do. Okay, you will know why some things may have not been working. You will know what to do to make it work. You will know what to do to switch it on and off. Well, I'm a living testimony. By God's grace, I'm blessed with a very beautiful, bouncing baby girl. If you know me on Facebook, you may have seen her picture. You know that's a blessed child. I didn't know I was pregnant until I was 6 months gone. Yes, 6 months. Like towards the end of 6 months, so I was already getting to 7. So I know I had just like 3 months to prepare for her to come. I didn't know I was pregnant, and it was after I knew that my stomach began to come out. It was after I knew. In fact, it was like overnight. My stomach began to shoot out so fast. Then after that, my other testimony I'm going to share with you is even before I knew, or how would I put it now? Let me just put it straight. Those sickness, that's the main reason why I didn't know that I was pregnant. Those pregnancy sickness people talk about, those discomforts and the rest, I did not experience any of those. So that was the more reason why I didn't know I was pregnant. I did not experience all those things. I was normal, even down to the very month I was supposed to give birth. I could jump hurdles. I could jump gutters. I could jump big hurdles of water and land without pain. I could run. Yes, not I could. I was doing these things, and I was doing them passively. I wasn't just doing them maybe exercise. I just, okay, there's a big pit in front of me. I have to jump. Some other women, pregnant women, will not be able to, and they'll look for a way out. Me, I was not even configured to look for a way out. And I'm going to teach you how this happened, okay? I wasn't even, I just jumped it. In fact, not just jumped, several times, because where we were staying at that time, the road to my house was really, really bad. And it was raining. It was around this raining season. Yeah, it was raining heavily here in Nigeria, Port Harcourt precisely, because that's where I live. And I was so free. I trek long distance. Yes, I trek. Maybe I want to get something from a shop. My house was located inside the streets. I would trek. Yes, I would trek, and I don't feel anything. How come? I'm going to teach you. Well, people used to say they have contraction pains. I started having them, and I'm going to teach you how they stopped. Contractions were taking place. I could see it with my eyes. I could see contractions. I could see the movements, heavy, fast, as in serious movements in my abdomen, and yet I wasn't feeling any pains. It started. There was a time I was feeling pains, but I'm going to tell you what I did. Now, this is what I did. I'm not trying to tell you my own story, because some people tell you it worked for one, it did not work for one. The truth is, I did something that other women have done, and I have seen results. I did those things, and not only am I going to teach you what I did before then, after then and now, I have grown a lot, which would have, if I had known some of these things that I know now, it would have made me even a lot easier. Though it was so easy for me, but you can imagine, a lot easier for me. It would have really been a lot easier. And if I know this, and these are the things I'm going to teach you. And apart from this, I'm going to teach you. I'm going to also teach you what the Lord also wants me to teach you. He has written out the curriculum. He has led me. He has spoken to me, and it's packed. Apart from that, I didn't feel labor pains. There were no labor pains. Some women will rush off to the hospital. They are feeling pains, want to give birth, and they may get checked, and they tell them you still have like 3 weeks to go. You're not even ready, and the pains are there, and they are. I didn't experience that, but I saw those things going on in my abdomen, in my womb. I was seeing those things. Even when my mother was with me, when she came over, she was seeing my stomach moving seriously, and the baby was moving, and she was like, "Are you not feeling pains?" And I was like, I don't even know. I'm not even feeling. I just feel as if something is bubbling inside of me. There are no pains. And she was like, wow. She hasn't seen that. I could stand for long. I didn't feel any labor pain. And when I got into the labor ward, I gave birth. If you know me, I'm a very, before I gave birth, they used to call me thin. I was extremely slim. Okay, with narrow waists, narrow hip bones, hip cage, and all that. And I gave birth to a baby 4.2. You can imagine. And I gave birth to that baby. She came out herself. It was so easy. So my labor was just like 3 minutes, as in the procedure, and she just, before it took the notice on her, when she jumped out, it was easy. And then she came out and she was looking lifeless. And then that's another one I'm going to teach you. I don't even know if I'm still going to teach you that, but towards the end of the lesson, I'll teach you on raising the dead, and God revived her. Okay? So I have experienced this. And then to top it up, right from when I gave birth till now, until when I'm ready to give birth, I'm not on any contraceptive pill. I'm not on any birth control method. Yes, but I see my period. I see my period every month. And I meet my husband naturally. No barriers, nothing. And you wonder how come. You may think you may need to ascend a level of faith. I tried this earlier in marriage, as in when I newly got married, and somebody told me, you have not gotten up to that point, and it's weakened my faith. It didn't take me so much to get to this. It's not really getting to the point to make it happen. And I'm going to teach you. I just want you to follow up. I need your commitment. It's an online training. Doesn't mean you should joke with it. It is in an enclosed room. Wouldn't you really be very attentive, committed, and very observant of everything I tell you and everything you hear? Yes, you would. So let's take it serious. Don't take it very casual. Be serious. I'm in class. Listen and do. Yes, it works. It works. I'm a living testimony of this supernatural when it comes to childbirth and other parts of my life. But this is what I'm narrowing down this code to. If you are part of the Holy Spirit's prayer team, fine. If you're not part of it, okay, fine. But there we just pray randomly. But now I'm streamlining it. This is not a prayer team. This is come and learn some things that you don't know. We'll have a day to fast. I would have given you the course outline. But if I give you the course outline, it's written in English that you can understand. And some parts you feel you already know. Please, you don't already know some parts. They may look very simple, but there may be depths that the Lord wants you to know. There may be depths. If you knew all, sorry to say, if you knew all, you wouldn't be here. And if I see a school like this, hosted by someone else, I will also attend. because there's always a deeper realm of revelation in the kingdom. Okay? So thank you. Please be very committed. Please put your heart to it. Please be very serious about it. I'll communicate towards the times of lessons and all that. You can ask your questions. Be free. It's 3 hours, and at the end of the 3 weeks course, I will give you your material for reference purposes. And I know testimonies have come already for you. Alright, so this is our welcome address. Please be ready. If you have to subscribe because we'll be doing a lot of videos like this, because I can't type all these things. You won't even get it the way I'm trying to tell you. So thank you very much for being part of this school. See you on the first lesson. Thank you. God bless you. Bye.